right, good Friday morning. Today is May 22nd, and we will begin our Pilates yoga combination class. We'll start out with some Pilates, that'll get our bodies all warmed up and ourselves focused, and then we can ease into some yoga that will help us remain flexible and strong for the rest of the day. Most important thing is to listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right, like if something is painful, that means something is incorrect with your form. So try to really listen to the cues that I give for good form. That's going to keep you safe, and it's going to keep your practice sustainable. We're going to start with some relaxation. So let's go ahead and relax on our mat. Just let your arms rest at your sides, palms to the sky. Close your eyes and let's start to breathe deeply in through our nose, expanding our belly, back, and rib cage as we inhale. Exhale out through the mouth. And as we're exhaling out through the mouth, we're pursing our lips or clenching our teeth a bit so that we're actually forcing the air out to a smaller space. It's just going to activate the abdominals even more while we breathe. And then while we're breathing, we're bringing awareness to our arms, and we're simply stretching our arms from our shoulders to our fingertips while they're remaining at our sides. Rest of the body is soft, but we're feeling that stretch in the arms. And then go ahead and relax your arms. And let's do the same with our legs. Long stretch in our legs from our hips to our toes. So really feel the activation all the way down the length of your legs. And let the legs go soft. And now we're ready to shift our focus into our belly. And we're imagining that we're about to be punched in the stomach. So we need to prepare those abdominals. We're going to pull the belly in tight. We're going to feel like we're pressing our navel tight against our spine. But we don't want to activate the rest of the body. So we're simply focusing on the belly. Let the belly relax. And let's try doing that again. Navel to spine, hold it in nice and tight. And let it release. Once more, let's tighten the belly, draw it in, hold it there. And let it release. Now we're ready to inhale both arms skyward, exhale behind us. Stretch out through all of our fingers, push out through your heels. Relax your shoulders. And then feel your body go soft. Inhale the arms back up, and exhale, return them to your sides. From there, it's right knee all the way up to the chest. Good stretch, flexing our left heel. Let's point and flex our right foot. And roll the ankle around. And then just let your foot rest. And then let's circle the knee. So we're going to bring the knee towards the midline of the body. Circle it back out, no wider than our hip. And then we'll just hold the knee in close. And we'll switch. In goes the left, out goes the right. Again, we'll point and flex. And then change that into that rotation, leading with our big toe. And then just let your foot rest, and let's circle the knee. So we're going to bring that knee towards the midline of the body. And then just keep your knee tucked in. Now let's bring the right knee back in. Give yourself a nice tight hug. And while we've got the knees hugged tightly, we're rocking side to side, massaging either side of our spine. And then let it rest. And let's circle both knees around and around, massaging through your lower back. And then let's reverse. And then we'll hold our knees in nice and close to the body. Tightening belly, pressing through the back of the ribs. We round up, nose towards our knees, chin towards our chest. And let's release. Again, in that order, tightening the belly first, and that's giving you the power to roll up without straining through the neck and the shoulders. And we roll back down. Again, tighten the belly first, rounding up into our C shape. That's where we stay. Thumb and index fingers form a triangle, resting that lightly on the back of our head, elbows open. Separate your knees, heels touching, toes apart. Inhale, push straight. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Last two. Inhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. This time as we push out, big toes touch, heels apart. Exhale, heels together, toes apart. So it's inhale, exhale. We make an arrow and a V. Arrow and V. Arrow and two more. Arrow and one more. Arrow and V. And then bring knees and feet together. Scrunch up all your toes. Press out through the arches of your feet. Exhale, pull back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Continue, but flex your feet. Push out through your heels, pull in. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Two more, inhale. One more, inhale, and exhale. Now let's just extend the legs, hang out right there, and point and flex your feet. Still maintaining that C shape. We've got 4, 3, 2, and then 1 hold. Let your arms come alongside you off the mat. Start to pump your arms firmly. Inhale for 5 beats and exhale for 5 beats. Our pumps are a good 6 to 8 inches high. Level 2, modify, bend your knees. Level 1, you can rest your feet down. Make sure as you're pumping, you're using your whole arm from your shoulders to your fingertips. And your palms are facing up. One more round. Remain holding. Tuck your knees in. Rest your head down. Feeling a little bit warmer from the inside out brings us into our roll-ups. Knees bent, feet on the floor, legs firmly pressed together. Arms behind us on the mat with nice relaxed shoulders. As we inhale, we lift our arms, we drop our shoulders back. Exhale, we're scooping the belly in to peel up off the floor as far as we can go. Inhale and then exhale equally as smoothly, pressing back into the mat. Inhale, arms up, drop the shoulders back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you up, stretch as far as you can. Inhale from there, and then exhale as we press down. Inhale, lift your arms, drop your shoulders back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you up. Inhale, and exhale as we tuck and roll back down. Again, inhale, lift your arms, drop your shoulders back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you up. Stretch, inhale, and exhale, tuck as you roll down. Now, if you're confident that you're not engaging your legs, push them out straight. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you forward. Stretch, inhale, exhale, tuck, and we roll back down. Again, inhale, lift your arms, let your shoulders drop back. Exhale, use that belly to pull you up, stretch as far as you can reach. Inhale, exhale, tuck, and roll back down. Couple more times. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you up, stretch as far as you can reach. Inhale again. Exhale, tuck, and roll down. How about our last one? Inhale, arms come up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you up, stretch as far as you can reach. Inhale, and then exhale, melting back down. Once we're down, you're going to stretch out. Fingers push out through your heels. Good, and then from there, let's pull knees to chest. Again, give yourself a nice tight hug. Tight knee to belly first, allows you to roll up off the mat into your C shape. Once there, arms at our sides, palms facing the ceiling, arms are off the mat. Elbows bend, fingertips touch shoulders. Inhale, push arms, legs straight. Open, close legs. Exhale, tuck knees, elbows. Inhale, push straight. Open, close. Exhale, knees, elbows. Inhale, push straight. Open, close. Exhale, knees, elbows. Inhale, push straight. Open, close. Exhale, knees. Try 2 more. Inhale, push. Open, close. Exhale, how about 1 more? Inhale, push. Open, close. Exhale, knees, elbows. Tuck your knees back in. Rest your head down and breathe. Moving into leg circles, we're going to stretch our legs super straight to the ceiling. So you want your toes pretty much above your nose. Left knee is bent, foot on the mat, level 1, or left leg pushes straight for level 2, arms at our sides. Palms facing open, right leg crosses left, circles out and up. So let's draw circles that stay about the size of a large beach ball. And while we're circling around, the rest of the body is motionless. Each circle has its own beginning and its own end point. Accentuating that crossing over the body. Last 2. 1 more. And then go the other way, out first and then in and up. And again, as that outer edge of the circle comes around, make sure that you're not taking it wider than your hip. Last 2. 1 more. And hold the leg there. Now we'll bring the left leg up. So we've got both legs pressed together. Gonna inhale, dropping down about halfway. Exhale, sweep around, come back up. Inhale down. Exhale around. So again, we're making sure that we're not using our lower back on this. If that's where you're feeling it, you know that your form is incorrect. So you've either got to check in that you're really holding your belly super tight, or perhaps instead of going halfway down, you only go a quarter of the way down. Needs to be all about the belly. Last time. Hold those legs strong and straight. Now we'll switch. Left toes remain on the ceiling. Right knee bent, foot on the mat, or push your right leg out straight. Left leg crosses right, circles out and up. Beach balls on the ceiling. Last 2. 1 more. And the other way. Out first and then in and up. Last 2. 1 more. Hold the legs straight. Other leg comes back up. This time the legs sweep around, they pull together. Exhale up, inhale around. Exhale, pull. One more time. And keep your legs up straight. Both legs circle right, back around to the left. So let's make these circles about the size of a basketball. And they're directly up there on the ceiling. Got those toes stretching so they can scrape the ceiling. Meanwhile, the rest of the body is still. Here's our last set. Here's our last circle. And you're there. Now tuck your knees in. Ooh, breathe. All right, from there, let's roll up. And let's do spine stretch. So for spine stretch, we need to start out with straight legs and a straight spine. And we're going to keep our legs apart no wider than our hips. Flexing our feet so the legs stay nice and active. Arms extend out. Feel like your fingertips are reaching across the room. We inhale to prepare. On the exhale, that basketball that we were drawing on the ceiling is now getting pushed into your gut. And while that's happening, your body rounds over the ball, your chin drops to your chest, but we're not leaning forward. Inhale as you stack back up, lower, middle, upper spine, head. Try again, exhale, scoop the belly in as you round your spine. Drop your head down, chin to chest, push out through fingers and feet. And inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Exhale, scooping the belly in, round out your spine, drop your chin to your chest, push out through fingers and feet. And then inhale back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Once more, exhale, scooping the belly in, rounding out your spine, drop your chin to your chest, push out through fingers and feet. And then inhale, stack back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Arms come back down. Let's do a couple of shoulder rolls back front. And then from there, we can bring our legs back together and let's bend our knees. Place your hands behind your thighs. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Keep your head and your heart lifted. And then find your balance on your tailbone. Once you've established your balance, let's extend one leg. Now, no worries if it won't go all the way straight. Just don't round your back. Let's bring that back down and we'll switch. Lower it down, and this time, both legs extend. Now let go. And circles on the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it. Now let's open slowly down, down, down to the ground. Once we're down, push out through your heels, stretch out through your fingers. And then feel your body go soft. All right, let's bring the right knee into the chest. Bring the left knee into the chest. Another nice strong hug, and then we're tightening the belly, pressing through the back of our ribs, returning to our C shape. Let's push the left leg back out. Place your left hand on top of your right knee, and your right hand goes on top of your right ankle, elbows up, we alternate. Knee to chest, toes to wall. Reach, 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 reach. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay. Switch, stay. Switch, stay. Switch 2 more. Switch 1 more. Switch and stay. Good, now let's bring both knees in. And we've got double leg stretch. So we're still in our C shape. Hands resting on your ankles, your shins, or the tops of your feet. As we inhale, arms start reaching up, and then we stretch arms and legs out. Exhale, sweep your arms around, tuck your knees in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull. One more. Now reverse the arms. Let them go out and then back, and then pull in. Last 2. One more. And hold it. All right? Straight single leg stretch. Right leg straight up. We're aiming for the ankle. If you can't reach your ankle, calf is just fine. Don't go below the calf. Left leg is also straight. Remain in your C shape as you draw that right leg towards your nose and pull the left leg away from the right leg, and then we switch. So we're using the power of that belly. Nice strong legs. Hands are merely guiding the leg into place. No forcing, no yanking. How about 4 to go? 3, 2, and 1. And then let's bring both legs together. And then from there, make a triangle with your thumb and index fingers. Level 1, you can insert triangle under your butt. That'll help your low back and your low belly. Level 2, keep your butt on the mat. We've got triangle lightly on the back of our head. We're up in that C shape. We inhale, drop slowly, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, pop the legs up, inhale, lower. Now make sure as you're pulling your legs up that you are using that belly to do the work. No momentum. Last 2. Final 1. And we're there. Go ahead, rest your head down. Everybody pull your knees in. Breathe. All right, we're back up into that C shape. Right knee and left leg out. Everybody triangle back of your head. Elbows super wide. Start with just your legs straight in, straight out. Making sure there's no movement in the hips. 4, 3, 2, big hold. Now lift a little higher up. Rotate opposite armpit across to your knee, and then switch. Lift, twist, 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 lift, twist. Let's do 8, and 6, and 4, 3, 2, big hold. Switch hold, switch 2 more, switch 1 more, switch hold. Knees to chest, head comes down. Woo, breathe. All right, very nice. Let's do a couple little knee circles around and around. And then reverse. Good, and then just let your feet rest down on the mat. Stretch your arms out wide. Let's drop our knees right as we look to our left. Come back up, we'll let our knees fall left as we look right. And then back up from there. And then let's stretch the legs out straight. Push out through the heels. And reach out through those fingertips. From here, let's keep one leg straight, down the other knee foot on the mat. Roll towards your straight leg, and then keep rolling until we end up on the belly. And then we're just going to extend the arms and the legs out. Try to reach a little farther with right arm and left leg, and add a little lift. Come back down and we'll switch. Left arm, right leg. Think about extending first and then adding your left. And back down. Arms and legs together, this time reaching out and lifting up. And then just open your arms out wide like the letter T. And let your arms press alongside your body, stretching out through those fingertips. And let's melt all the way down, letting your head turn to one side. And then from there, we're going to place our hands under our shoulders. Tuck your elbows in close to your body. Press down through the tops of your feet. Press down through your hip bones. Start to lengthen your spine, pull out to the top of your head, and let's start lifting away from the mat. Let your shoulders relax. Breathe. And as we go down, let your elbows go wide, and you melt into the floor. Tuck your elbows in again. Press through those hip bones and tops of feet. Lengthening as we rise up. And exhale, going down, opening the elbows. Again, tuck the elbows in. Lengthen before you rise. And this time we're going to press all the way back and move into extended child's pose. Let's scoop the belly in and round the spine, coming up for cat. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, round again for cat. Inhale, open for cow. Again, exhale, round for cat. And then inhale, open for cow. And then just find your way back to that neutral place. Let's extend the left leg behind us, pushing through left heel. Reach the right arm forward. Let your palm rotate towards the sky. Come back down and we'll switch. Right leg extends, left arm comes forward. Exhale down, we'll switch again. Right arm, left leg. Exhale over, switch once more, extend. And lower down. Let's retouch the toes, separate the knees, push on back. Once again, extended child's pose. From there, we're going to keep our palms flat with our fingers wide spread. Let's tuck our toes and start to push our tailbone towards the ceiling. Let your head drop through extended arms. Feel your rib cage pulling closer to your thighs. Your head is just dangling freely through your arms. And you're feeling the back base of your shoulder blades pulling towards your gluteals. We're pressing our weight into the index finger knuckle area of the hand, kind of lifting the weight out of the outer palm. And I want you to feel this in your wrist or your shoulders. From there, we're going to walk our dog, lift and lower each heel individually. Let's raise both heels at the same time, and then push them back down. Try again, let's raise our heels, and then push them back down. Let's inhale forward into plank. Eyes looking out, belly button tight, buttocks is relaxed, and we're pressing through the back of our inner knees. Press back up into down dog. Inhale again to plank. And again, exhale, down dog. Inhale forward to plank. Now modify your plank by simply dropping to your knees. And then start to lower down, opening your elbows. Lead with your chest. Then your hips, tuck your elbows in. Press to the tops of your feet and your hip bones. Lengthen your spine, and we're back up into our cobra. From there, we're going to push all the way back into extended child's pose. And breathe. Let's retuck the toes, and we're back up into down dog. From there, let's take a giant step forward with our right foot. So we want to get our foot right between our hands. Got our knee stationed over our ankle, and we're looking out. Remaining on the ball of your left foot, lunge. Now let your left knee drop down. Press down to the top of your left foot, and let's start to lift up our body, bringing us into crescent moon. Arms open wider and wider. And let's hinge forward so our ribs come right to that front thigh, giving us our airplane. And then let your hands return to the mat. Let's tuck those left toes so we can lift the knee once again. So we're back in lunge. Let's step back and hold our plank. Push back up into downward facing dog. We'll step our left foot forward this time. Foot between our hands, knee over ankle, eyes looking out. Weight pressing into our left big toe, second toe. There's our lunge. And then from there, let the right knee sink down, press through the top of your right foot. And let's start lifting up our body. Reach to the sky, crescent moon. Exhale as we fold forward, hands to the mat. And then let the arms open and bring you into your airplane. Let the hands return to the mat again and tuck your right toes under to lift your right knee, bringing us back into lunge. Now let's step the right foot forward. And we're gonna turn our big toes in towards one another with our heels out. We're gonna press our ribs against our thighs. You can keep your knees as soft as you need to. Cradle your elbows in the palms of your hands and let your head drop within that frame. And then let's release our fingers and roll the body up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to your heart. Inhale to the sky. And exhale to your heart. Inhale to the sky. This time, exhale. Fold the body forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Let's step back with our right foot into our lunge. Walk yourself around into straddle. Hands under shoulders, toes straight ahead or turn in slightly. Inhale as you look out. Exhale as you're mounting. And as we're going down, we can keep our knees as bent as we need to. We want to make sure the upper body is relaxed like a rag doll. Press down into your palms, push your arms straight. Inhale, lengthen, look out, flat back. Walk your hands onto your thighs. Make sure that your spine is long and open and parallel to the sky. And then add your arms for airplane. And then as we inhale, we're coming all the way up. Let your palms face the sky. Adjust your feet. So your toes are in, your heels are out, and they're a little bit wider than your hips. Good, now let's lower the right arm down. It's going to make a full circle. And same with the left arm. Try again, circle. And one more circle. And then just keep extending out through those fingertips. Rotate your palms to face forward. And let your hands press together in front of your body. Let your elbows bend and your forearms meet. Inhale to the sky and exhale, rolling into your star. From there, we're going to turn our left toes to face the front edge of our mat. Align your left toe with your right arch. Staying tall and straight. Bend your left knee. Find your warrior two. Centering your body weight. And feel your weight in your left foot remaining in your big toe and your second toe. Let's bring left forearm to left thigh, right hand to the sky. Let the right arm start to lower to your hip. It's going to make a full circle. On the way up, you move right into reverse warrior. Left palm to the sky. And then return to warrior two. Now let's pull the left leg straight without locking. Imagine that you're pressed against the wall. And then start to pull your right hip to the right. Extend that left arm out as far as it can reach in front. And then you can lower your left and lift your right. Bringing you into your triangle. And what it feels like we're being suspended from the ceiling versus sinking down into the earth. So really lift your body up. We'll take one more inhale. On the exhale, let's start bending our left knee. revolve your upper body. Let your hands return to the mat. You're on the ball of your right foot. Let's keep the right hand pressed. Inhale your left arm out to the side. Exhale, revolve at the waist. And there's our twisting lunge. Exhale that hand down. Go ahead and step back with your left foot. There's our nice strong plank. Modify to your knees. Lower down with those open elbows. Chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise into cobra. Exhale, all the way back. Extend in child's pose. Tuck your toes, lift your tailbone. Push your heels down. Downward facing dog. Few more walks of our dog. Raising heels, pressing them down. Stepping the right foot between the hands. Once there, let's walk around into straddle, which has us facing the other side of our mat. Toes straight ahead and turned in. Inhale to look out. Exhale, let's mount. And I want you to breathe yourself a little bit deeper. And let's push down through the palms. Straightening those arms. Inhale, lengthen, look out, flat back. Hands to thighs. Once your back is open and parallel to the sky, you have the arms. And then inhale, rise to standing. Turn your palms towards the sky. Adjust your feet so they're a little wider than your hips, toes and heels out. 5-pointed star. Now let's inhale the arms up and do a little bit of a back bend. Hands together at your heart. Inhale up into that little bit of a back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale into that little back bend. And then exhale, hands to heart. Let's lace all of our fingers and just push your palms away from your body. Breathe between your shoulder blades. And then rotate your palms to face you. And imagine that you're holding a large ball in front of your body. Let the arms lower, and then let's gently rock that ball. And then just let the ball rest in front of you. Re-extend the arms and come back into star. Right toes turn to the front end of our mat. Aligning right heel with left arch. Upper body is tall and centered. We bend our right knee, bringing it out over the ankle. Making sure we don't push beyond our toes. Feeling our weight in our right foot, in our big toe, second toe. Good, and then from there, right forearm to right thigh, left fingers on the ceiling. Let the left arm lower and start to circle. On its way back up, the upper body follows, moving into reverse warrior. Right palm facing the sky, left hand resting on your back leg. And then come back to warrior two. Good, now let's pull that right leg straight without locking. Start pulling your left hip left. Extending the right arm out as far as we can reach. Once we can't go any farther, let's lower the right and lift the left. We're doing this against the wall, so we're feeling all that open space. And we're also being suspended from the ceiling. So we're feeling like we're being pulled up versus pressing down. Let's take one more inhale. On your exhale, we can start to rebend the right knee. Let's revolve the upper body. Let your hands return to the mat. Lift to the ball of your left foot, bringing you back into lunge. And then we'll keep our left hand pressed down. Inhale, right arm to the side. Exhale, revolve into your twisted lunge. Exhale that hand down. Let's step our right foot back, returning us to plank. Modify to your knees. Start to lower elbows, open chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, let's lengthen, rise into cobra. Exhale back into extended child's pose. We'll tuck our toes. Come back up in the down dog. A few more walks in the dog. And then we raise our heels and press them down. Let's come back down onto all fours. And let's step the left foot forward. Once there, tuck your right toes under so you're back into lunge. And then we're going to start to push that left leg straight and extend the right leg behind us, hip level. Our hands form a tripod with that front foot pushing out through the heel of your right foot. So today I want you to keep your right hand on the mat and just let your left arm open to the side. And then bring the left hand back down. Let's step the right foot in. Big toes turned in, heels pointing out. We're going to bend those knees and sink our hips. And as we're doing that, we're pulling our knees together. We'll lift our ribs away from our thighs. Add those arms alongside your ears. Inhale, reach high and touch the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale again to the sky. And exhale, fold. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Now let's take our left leg extended behind us and push out through that left heel. Position your hands to form a tripod with your front foot. So now we're all taking our left arm and just opening it out to the side. We'll bring that hand back down. Now step back with your left foot, bringing us back into lunge, and then we'll step our right foot back, and that brings us into our plank. From there, we're going to keep our right shoulder over our right wrist. We're going to turn to the side for side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Then let's all take our left foot and just step it in front of the right. And then from there, we're all going to place the side of our right knee on the mat and let your right hip sink down. Once we're down onto our hip, we're going to bring that left foot a little bit further in front of our right thigh. And then let's take our right hand and walk it a little bit farther behind us. And bring that left upper arm to press inside our left inner thigh. Let's sit a little taller and straighter. And actually start looking over your right shoulder. And then we'll inhale our left arm to the sky. Exhale that hand back down. We can uncross the legs. Let's come back around to an all fours position. Tuck our toes and press back up into down dog. And then inhale forward to plank. So now we're going to keep the left shoulder over the left wrist. And we're going to turn and open for side plank. Modify to the side of your left knee if you like. And then let's take that right foot and it steps in front of the left leg. And then from there, we're all going to come to the side of our left knee. And then just sink your left hip down. We'll keep the right foot crossed in front of that left leg. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's walk our left hand a little bit further behind us. And then place that upper portion of your right arm against that right inner thigh. We sit a little taller. And then we can start looking over that left shoulder. Let's inhale to the sky. And exhale that arm down. And then we can uncross. And let's come back to all fours. Once there, drop your navel, lift your tailbone. Lift your head and open up your heart. Exhale, scoop the belly in and round for cat. Again, inhale, open for cow. Exhale, round to cat. Once more, inhale, open. And then exhale as we round. And then we're back to our neutral place. From there, we're going to ease ourselves back around and have a seat. And let's come into our Taylor style position. Once there, let your palms open face to the sky while the backs of your hands rest on your knees. Sink your chin to your chest and breathe into the back of your neck. Inhale, lift the head and tip back, open your throat. Exhale again, chin to chest. Inhale, lift your back, open your throat. And then just find your way into that neutral place. Let's turn our eyes to look over our right shoulder. Come back to center and turn to look over your left. Come back to center and drop your chin to your chest. Now let your right ear tip towards your right shoulder. Drop your chin down and tip to your left. Drop the chin and tip to the right. Drop the chin and tip to your left. And then just let your chin rest on your chest. We'll bring your head back to a neutral place. And then I want you to draw your elbows back. So you've got your wrists kind of under your armpits. And imagine that you're holding a glass sideways in your hands. And you're trying to tip the water out over your thumbs. From there, we're going to bring the arms forward so the backs of your hands meet. And then come back into your armpits with that glass. Come back around so the back of your hands meet. Draw back in under those armpits. Come back around, back of your hands meet. And then just let your hands return to your knees. We'll take one more inhale in our seated position. Exhale, feel yourself soften a bit. And then from there, we're going to place our feet on the mat with our knees bent. And let your hands hold behind your thighs. I want you to scoop the belly in as you start to pull back, chin to chest. And then while you're still there, let your arms extend, palms to the sky. And let's slowly roll all the way down. Once we're all the way down, we've got our arms at our sides, palms facing the sky. Space your feet apart about hips distance. Turn your toes in a bit. And keep enough space between your butt and your heels so that when we start lifting into bridge, one vertebra at a time, we're feeling this in the gluteals and the hamstrings, not in the quadriceps or any issues in the knees, and we're not feeling any weight in our neck. Let's inhale, float the arms up. And then as we exhale, slowly start to press your spine back into the mat. Once you've made it all the way down, bring your right knee to your chest. Start by giving a close hug. And then place your right ankle on your left thigh. And use your right hand to gently push on your bigger right thigh. From there, we're going to lift the left foot off the mat. Spread our hands behind that left thigh and gently keep pulling your legs closer to your body while your right knee remains opening. So you should feel some extensive stretch in that right hip. From there, you can unthread your hands and then cross your right leg further over your left. See if you can grab hold of your ankles, pull your heels in closer to your body. And then we can release and place the right foot down. This time, place your left ankle on your right thigh. And use your left hand to gently push over it on that thigh. And then let's lift the right foot. Thread the hands under the right thigh and start to pull those legs closer to the body. And then we can ease up a little bit. Let's cross the right leg or the left leg further over the right. Grab hold of your ankles and try pulling your heels in closer to your body. And then from there, let's release. You can uncross the legs. Return your hands to your sides, palms facing open. Once again, we're going to rise into bridge. So little by little, we're leaving the mat, pressing up and holding. And then while we're there, see if you can bring your hands closer together under your body, clasp them together, press your knuckles into the mat. And then let's release the hands. And one vertebra at a time. We will melt all the way back into the mat. All the way down, knees come in. Knee circles to massage our lower back. And reverse. to stay hugged in tight. Let's rest the feet back down. Let your knees start to fall open while the soles of your feet rest together. And then you can actually use your hands to push gently on those inner thighs. And then we can start to straighten out our legs one at a time. We want to position ourselves on the mat so that we're not feeling any points of pressure. Let your hands face open to the sky while your arms are slightly out from the body. And visualize your breath circulating around. Let your breath visit every part of your body, lingering in those places that remain tense or tight, or areas of the body that perhaps give you some kind of issue. So that we get to the point where we feel like we're floating just above the surface of our mat. Character. The willingness to accept responsibility for one's own life is the source from which self-respect springs. Let us send away all of our anxious thoughts, making a choice to live this day with courage and hope, and with an open heart and a grateful heart, spreading random acts of kindness wherever we can. Remembering that my soul honors your soul, I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the love, the light, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it is also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste.